Welcome to Line Ball Level Up, the most chaotic line ball tournament yet. If you don't know the basic rules of line ball, watch this video on screen to learn more. Now that you know how to play line ball, how is this tournament played? 6 teams will play 2 seeding matches, either winning 2, winning 1 and losing 1, or losing 2. These are played with the normal line ball rules as a best of 3. After the seeding is complete, it's time for the playoffs and your ability to level up. 6 power play cards are available to enhance your line ball pool game. If you seed in first place, you get first choice at your power play. If you finish last, you will be left with whatever remained. Entering the knockout stage, first and second seed get an automatic pass to the semi-finals. Teams 3 through to 6 will then play a quarter-final matchup. Again, this will be best of 3. Here's the twist. If you defeat a team in the knockout phase, when you move on, you inherit their power play. So if Team 3 had silence, and they beat Team 6 who had Black Hole Shapeshifter, Team 3 will now have Silence and Black Hole Shapeshifter as they enter the semi-final. And then the logic works. In the semi-final, the 2 first seeded teams will play with their arguably stronger power play against 2 lower ranked teams who have had to come through the quarterfinals, but they will have 2 power plays in the semi-final. Win your semi-final match, steal the power plays from your opponents, and then going into the final, another best of 3, one team having 3 power plays, the other team having the other 3 power plays. This is Line Ball Level Up. Subscribe to see all of the series, and let's get into today's episode. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Line Ball League. This is the first quarter-final matchup. Unfortunately doing a post-commentary because I forgot to press record on this game. This is the only issue we had, and actually I do realise a little bit later on, and the ending of this is done with a live commentary. But to jump in, Quick Form are using the condition which is silence, and they will show their card to the camera like Alex just did for his final order. And final order means that Lineade can shoot in whatever order they want. Quick Form are using silence, which means they can silence a game losing mechanic at any point, whether it be potting, whether it be hitting the black ball. You can elect, but you have to elect before you play the shot. If you hit the black and you still have your silence available, if you didn't call it beforehand, it doesn't matter. Gemma here with her first shot. She's been a real star of this tournament so far. This is her first line ball tournament, but you'd never know based on how good her power control is. Ardit and Alex here making the most of their final order to shoot in a different way and find different angles, and making the most given the fact they finished last in the seeding fixtures. Here we go with Ardit, plays it down the line and unfortunately knocks in the red. And as it says on the screen, this is a best of 3, so if Lineade loses another point, then their line ball level up is over. Next game here, on to the first shot with Paul. He's playing yellows, going across, and a nice nestled shot at the back. Quick Form have a really good grasp of their power control. They haven't had to actually use their silence perk yet, and actually Alex is not even going to use final order. They don't need it to play a beautiful attack shot. Lovely there from Alex to remove that yellow from the score zone. Next up we have Gemma. Ardit almost getting ready to play the shot. He is very eager, but it is Gemma playing next, and then we will have hopefully Chris after that as well. We haven't seen Chris for a few shots, so Gemma's probably going to try and attack that red bag. I think that would be a very good idea, and it's a lovely shot. I think Quick Form just needed a little bit of warming up into this tournament, and now they are here. But that red is right in front of their yellows, so that's actually not going to be easy. Ardit here making the most of final order. He wouldn't have been able to attack that ball super easily in the normal rules, but using final order, he gets it out the score zone. And that's a brilliant use of his power play. Final order is a power play you can use the whole way through the point. You don't only get it once, unlike silence, which is a once per point power play. Good shot from Chris, getting one in the score zone and rolling the yellow a little bit closer. Gets things moving nicely. And next up we have Alex. Alex is going to go for a safety to the corner. It's a good idea, and it makes it comfortably into the corner. Those two reds for Lineade very safe. This is looking like a much easier game for Lineade here. All of the cards are stacked against Quick Form here, so they're just checking the rules and making sure that they can hit onto this red, and just checking why that red hasn't been called as an out of bounds yet, and it's because it hasn't touched, it hasn't reached the line of yellow and reds. It has to make contact with the balls in order to be removed from the score zone. It rolled up, didn't touch the yellow it's nearest, so it remains in the playing zone. The out of bounds to play zone line does work a little bit different to the score zone line, so I must admit that Gemma's question there is very valid. Not much option for Paul here. He's going to dig into this one properly to try and get his ball down the table. It's a good shot, really nice shot there from Paul. Unfortunately, he has developed Lineade's red, but he has played a good shot himself. Ardit making the most of his final order once again to hit a ball out of sequence. Good shot, but he gets a double kiss. Still removes it from the score zone though, so it does just go 3 points to 2 for Lineade here. I'd still say they're in a slightly better position here, but it's not by much. Gemma's got a lot of work to do in this one to bring that yellow in that you see just above the score zone line, and even more to do for the one that's near the middle pocket. But she's going to go for the harder ball here, and she brings them both in one shot. That is a beauty of a shot from Gemma, and she's got them both super safe. It's 3-3 now, and I would say that just that one shot there has turned this game into Quick Form's favour. They have saved their best line ball for the knockouts, as have Lineade. Alex Elwood once again, he has been playing really, really good attacking shots in this match, so well done to him. Ardit, he's going to shoot potentially the last ball. Oh no, it's not his shot yet, it's Chris up, but they're doing a lot of tactical conferring. Quick Form has been one of the most conferring teams, and I think Chris has always ended up with a player who is one of the most conferring players. I think Paul is a tactician. In the last tournament that they played as a team, my dad, Daddy's Clackers, Chris was on his team. That was for the King of the Hill Shootout Invitational, and they did a lot of deliberating there. Once again, Chris is on a team full of deliberation. I think they're working out whether Chris can hit and attack that red that you see on the left-hand side of the score zone. That would be a good option for them, or whether they just play a safety, maybe even just trying to bring in the yellow, because that yellow that you see just above the score zone line is not in. So I think they're working out really whether to go attack or to bring multiple balls in one shot. Paul is trusting Chris with whatever he chooses to do, and we will see in this shot. Quick Form was one of the more hastily put together teams, because Chris only joined onto this very late. We had to move some people around due to availability, so this is a team that don't really know each other as much. And he, unfortunately for Chris, he brings in their red to make it 4-3. This is now advantage Lineade, unfortunately for Chris. It was a good attempt, but it's actually done more harm than good. Ardit now just needs to be careful, because Lineade do have a tendency of taking winning positions and then losing in a shot. That's too hard from Ardit. That's coming out, and it goes out of the score zone. But that's, strangely, it's not actually too bad, because it blocks the avenue for Paul to use the middle of the table, the middle of the play zone, the middle of the score zone, with where it is in relation to his yellow. So if I'm Paul, I don't really know what I'd do here. I'd maybe try and bring the yellows in together, and then if it doesn't work and you only get one in, just leaving it to Alex, because it's not a super easy one for Alex to just knock in, given where the black is, given that the play zone is quite messy. I'd maybe say that Paul should just try to roll to him, but not be too worried if only one goes in. So we'll see what he does here. Again, Paul is one of the more tactical players in Lion Ball level up. Let's see what he chooses to do with this shot. They're calling silence. And they're silencing hitting the black ball. They are allowed to hit the black on this shot. It's the first use of silence in the tournament. Paul was allowed to hit the black, and that's a really good call here. I forgot about his silence rule, to be honest. And he is now able to hit the black ball, and it won't lose in the game. If they pot, they would still lose, but he is allowed to hit the black. Let's see if it even comes into play. It's not, and he's actually knocked in a red as well, which makes it 5-4 to Lion, which means Alex is already winning, and Lion get the win. And to go into the final point, I will now hand you back over to the live commentary.
So here we go. This is now a 1-1 game. The loser of this is eliminated. Good shot. 4. Quick form. Pushing through. Lion obviously can use their resurrection. Not their resurrection, their silence. Oh, it's a good shot from Ardit to bring that out, and it stays. Oh, that is such a good shot from Ardit. Lion are crawling back to success. What a good job they're doing. Here we go. A lot of conferring. A lot of decision making. It's a good shot from Gemma. Oh no, it doesn't quite cut it. Doesn't quite cut it in, and quick form. Now in a really, really difficult position. Really, really tough for them. And Lion march on. Lion shot next. 1-0 to them. This is good for Lion. This is really good for Lion. If you're quick form, this is starting to get tetchy. Depends on what Alex does with this shot though. Oh, it's a bit too much heat, but I think it's gonna... It's in. 2-0. And actually, it's safe because this yellow here is kind of blocking the path to it. So it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Chris has got a lot of work to do here. They haven't elected silence yet for this round. So if you lose and you don't elect your silence, it's tough. Oh, 1 point on the board for quick form, who won the first point but are now 2-1 down. Here we go with Ardit. Nice safe shot. You see, Lion are now just playing safety. They've learned from some of their mistakes they've made in previous tournaments to overthink it and just go attacking constantly. They're slowing it down. This is a new Lion we're seeing in the knockouts. Do you mean to move, possible?
No, I'm just thinking about when that's going to...
Sure. Lots to do for quick form here. They could be gone after this game or march on to the semi-finals. Off to the side, Justin from our team has been constantly practicing, so shout out to Justin, I must say. He has been practicing constantly the whole way through. So here we go for Paul. It's a good shot, brings them both in. Oh, it's a lovely, lovely shot from Paul. That gives quick form hope in this game. It's still advantage Lion. It really, really still is advantage Lion. I can't stress enough. But it's still good for quick form. They're back. They're back in the game, back with a chance. Lion attacking again. It's a great shot from Alex, and it's going to come out of play, and that yellow is gone. Advantage swinging back in the direction of Lion 8. And remember, quick form can use silence on ball potting or hitting the black. Lots of choice. Lots of choice. So here we go with Gemma, her next shot. Nice good bit of power. It brings them down towards it. That's a really nice shot. Brilliant, brilliant shot from Gemma. So it goes to 4-3. That was a really nice shot. There's so much pressure on her for that, and for her to play the shot that well is really a testament to how strong this team is. I can't believe they're in this position sometimes. Oh, it's short from Ardit. It's short. It's short, so it stays 4-3. This has put Quick Form. I can't say the name of the thing anymore. Quick Form are now back in the game. 4-3. This is intense. Here we go with Chris. It's a good safe shot. And that's creeping towards Monique. Is that in? Is this yellow? It's in, so that goes to 5. Oh my god. Quick draw, yeah, it's in. Quick draw on 5. Oh my god. Quick draws on 5. Oh my goodness. Quick Form. Sorry, Monique's correcting me. I said quick draw again. It's Quick Form. And here we go with Alex. It's a good shot, but he's... Oh, wait, has he knocked his own ball out? What's happened? And one of theirs. Oh my goodness, so much has happened. Is it 4-4, yeah? So Monique's making the call. Are you happy with that? Yeah. Everything they said's correct, yeah? 4-4. What an insane game of line ball we are seeing here, everyone. Gemma's got so many choices to make. You got this, Gemma. We believe in you here in the commentary. You haven't used your silence, and you can silence ball potting. Is that what you're going to do? We are silencing. Yeah. They're silencing ball potting. Yeah. So they're silencing ball potting, which means, in theory, they want to knock a red down here. So here we go. So they're silencing ball potting, and they need to knock a red in to make this value for money. And they have, so it's good, it's perfect. So what's the score change to? Before you play it, Ardit, we're just going to update the scores. 5-3. 5-3 to Quick Form here. He needs 2 in the score zone here, or they are eliminated. And that yellow at the top isn't in, right? So he could accidentally knock a yellow in and give him another point. Come on, Ardit. And he's... Wait, the black... Oh! And Quick Form goes through, and Lineade is the first team eliminated from Line Ball Level Up. Commiserations to Alex and Ardit.
Commiserations there to Lineade. In fact, Ardit's shot at the end, if he didn't clip the black, they would have won. It would have been 6-5. So this game was really won on the finest of margins. Quick Form really using their silence to win the game. If it wasn't for silence, that could have gone on for so much longer, and that just shows how important these power play elements will be in the grand scheme of the tournament. So moving on to the semi-finals, Quick Form inherit Lineade's power play of Final Order. So Quick Form now for the semi-finals have silence and Final Order. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe for new videos every single Tuesday at 6 PM UK time, and we'll see you next week for the next episode.